Hello everybody, I'm Jackie K. Cooper, and my entertainment rundown today is a review of the film Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, I am not an expert on Spider-Man. I know people who are, who know all the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, all the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies, all the Tom Holland's Spider-Man movies, knows what the distinctions are, who the cast, who the villains were, and all. I am not that expert. But I do know that this movie, this latest one starring Tom Holland and Zendaya, takes up right where the other one left off. Spider-Man has just been exposed to the world as being Peter Parker. And that's the very first part of the movie, and everything moves from there. This movie is 2.5 hours long, at least it was by my calculation. It's got some places where I was thinking, gosh, I should get Amber on this because she could edit this stuff down and take this out and not lose the plot. Like, there are things that are just there and you think, move on, move on. But the overall effect is terrific. Again, I'm not going to give spoilers out about this movie. I went into it not knowing anything about where it was going, except that it took off right where the other one left off. I also knew that Benedict Cumberbatch was in it. He's Doctor Strange in the Marvel Universe, so I knew that he was there. But also, who is that? The guy? Let me find it. Jacob Batalon plays Peter Parker's best friend, and he is also back. Jon Favreau plays Happy, who has been in other movies, and he's there. And Marissa Tomei is Aunt May, and she's there. So we had these standards from the previous film. But just the overall effect of the film, to me, it made it the ultimate Spider-Man movie. Now, there may be a later movie that's the penultimate Spider-Man movie, but to me, this just had everything to satisfy the fans. I talked to some people afterwards. There were things that I missed because they said, oh, that meant such and such. Oh, yeah, I remember that now. And I knew why the audience was cheering at certain spots or yelling or whatever. And I was sitting there thinking, what just happened? What just happened? But it was fun. It's rated PG-13 for profanity and violence. I scored it 8 out of 10. And, hey, it just satisfied me. I learned things about the Spider-Man universe. I learned things about other universes. I learned things, but learn was just, ice cream on top of the cake or whipped cream, whatever. The fact was, it entertained. So 8 out of 10 for me. Make sure you stay through the credits. There are 2 additional scenes in the credit, one at the very, very end. So don't miss those. But for today, this has been Jackie K. Cooper's Entertainment Rundown with a review of Spider-Man No Way Home.